Welcome back, and since the last video I put out to you guys, where if you remember I was in the cockpit renovating and rejuvenating all the teak and the caulking and repairing all of that, well, since then I have basically been doing exactly the same job again, but over the rest of the deck, and it's quite long and it's quite arduous, and I thought I would pretty much just spare you the content repetition. So as you can see, I'm making a little bit of a To Dominic, from one YouTuber to another, I thought you might appreciate this. Very intriguing, but I'll open that in just a second. But let me finish my point. Basically, my point was, I've been busy working and I didn't want to bore you guys with a video that essentially repeated much the same work as we did in the cockpit. So I've just been cracking on with it as fast as I can to hopefully get Cadoha back in the water ASAP. Now, however, a lot of you guys have been asking questions in the comment section on a whole bunch of videos, and a load of those questions were basically converging on the same thing. And you were like, it's nice to see Cadoha making progress, that's all good, but how are the rest of the Cadoha crew getting on? How's mother and baby? How are they? Well, they're good. But as you probably heard a second ago, that was actually Carly that was calling me over. So why don't we go say hello? Hey, baby mama.
Hello.
How you doing?
Yeah, doing really well.
How's the little man doing?
He's doing good. He's just sleeping at the minute. So.
Oh, bless him. It's a tough life.
I know.
Well, everyone on the videos has been asking after you and him and everyone, because all they're seeing is my sad face and obviously everything we've got going on the Cadoha. And they're like, how's the rest of the Cadoha crew? What's been going on? So since you were here, I thought this would be a good chance for you to catch up.
Yeah, well, good to see you all. It's been a long time since I've been here. I haven't seen Cadoha in months. And it's good to see how well she's coming along. Dominic's been doing a great job. Gutted, obviously, that I haven't been able to get involved in all these projects, but I've just been super busy, as you can imagine, looking after this one. So yeah, but hopefully we're going to get out adventuring again soon, and we can take you with us and go see some cool places. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. That'll be good fun. But I hope you're all having a good summer. And yeah, sorry you've only had to have Dominic's face on the camera. Hopefully we get Hank involved as well, because I know a lot of you like to see Hank. So hopefully we'll get you together as a family again soon. And yeah, have some fun with you all. But yeah, I'm sure Dominic's recording something fun for you. So I'll let you go back to him and yeah, let him crack on. But good to see you.
That weather is really starting to change here now. Another question that a bunch of you guys had, well, it was more of a request. You wanted me to take you guys on a bit of a tour of that old Oyster 62 Maya that's been in the shed that we've all been working on now for the best part of a year. And, well, truth be told, I've decided to make a video of as much of that process as I was able to capture when I wasn't in hospital with Carly and Hudson. But I've managed to capture a lot of it, and we've taken this tired old 62-foot Oyster who was at the end of her serviceable life. She was blue, and she ended up leaving the shed just recently, shiny red and everything inside and out. That boat looked brand new, and those owners are now off on the next chapter of that boat's life, a re-life, I think, as Andy likes to call it. And as I said, I've distilled that down into a video, and that's my gift to the guys here at the Willett built shed, because, well, frankly, it's just nice to be able to give something back. They've done so much for us, and we've picked up the tools and helped out as and where we can. We've tried to be as useful as possible, but the truth is these guys are like master craftsmen, and you know, we're just enthusiastic helpers doing what we can where we can. And I think that making a video to capture this story is my way of hopefully be able to give something back. And I think some of that's going to feature on this channel, because some really interesting things came about at the end of that project that I had blew my mind, and I'll get into that in that video. But predominantly the bigger video, the longer video, I'm sure I'll just give to the guys here at the Willett team, and then they can put that on their social medias, on their channel, on their website, and tell that story and show it off, because do you know what? The work they did was amazing, and I'm sure they are all proud of it. Everyone that saw the boat was impressed. The owners were impressed. It was an amazing project. As well as tackling the teak deck, there's a whole bunch of smaller jobs which need tackling. Some I've started, some I'm yet to start. And for those of you that don't know, cut a long story short, I got into a bit of a pickle around Portland Bill where I underestimated the apparent wind behind me, misjudged how close I was to Portland Bill. The waves got really big. Carly wasn't on board with me. She was pregnant, feeling sick. She had already got off and was on her way back home via the road. Long story short, huge pickle, riding turn, wasn't paying attention. Oof, winch underload went pop. Anyway, so there's a whole bunch of components which have snapped and sort of fallen apart. And to give you an idea on just sort of how bad some of this got, there's some of the internal mechanisms which should be straight. They're now banana shaped. So those of you technically minded engineering types out there can already imagine just some of the things that went wrong here. But I've ordered with the guys over at Selden, as I say, Mr. Richard Thorogood, the legend that he is. Between the two of us, we've brainstormed and we've come up with all the spares we think we need. So hopefully, he says they'll be here next week with any luck, and I can try rebuilding and repairing this frankly awesome bit of kit that my fault, I busted it. But again, that'll be something nice for us to try and tackle, and it will break up the monotony of the teak deck. But there is one more thing. I want to see what I've been sent. Wetsuits. Lots of wetsuits. Okay. Got like 4 wetsuits. Like 4 wetsuits here. Hey Dom, I caught a look at your new videos the other day and have to say I really enjoyed them and know full well just how much effort must have gone into them. I even mentioned in the comments that you managed to make it feel like we were there with you, so great work again. I have noticed over the years that you seem to do all of your spearfishing in a surf wetsuit that looks like its best years are behind it. Yes, that's true. So please accept this gift from us at Start Point Spearfishing. I don't know your exact size, so we sent you a couple to choose from, so just send us back the suit that doesn't fit. We look forward to following you on many more of your adventures. Yours sincerely, Joe Pike and the entire Start Point Spearfishing team. Look at that. Proper kit. Proper spearfishing, free diving aficionado outfit. I will definitely look the part. I'm still basically a white belt when it comes to spearfishing, and Joe Pike, Joe PK is the YouTube channel actually, for any of you who are interested. He's like a full-on black belt at this spearfishing malarkey. So it's just a channel that I discovered when I was trying to figure out how to spearfish and how to hunt and gather around this country, and he's got one of the biggest channels. He's arguably one of the most popular spearfishermen in the country, so the fact that he even knows I exist is like pretty humbling actually. So thank you, that's very cool. And the next time I manage to get out on a little hunter-gathering mission, I have no idea when that'll be, but I promise you'll see me in this. I'll be wearing this the next time I'm on the other channel. Again, for those of you who don't know, that won't be on this channel. It's a very British adventure channel, the little side channel. When I do get to go out, which is not very often, there's like 4 videos on there, but that's very kind of you. If anyone wants to go say thank you to Joe or acknowledge what a cool thing that was to do, it's Joe PK. That's his YouTube channel, and he is an absolute legend. Thank you, mate. And I think that's enough from me today. Next time you see me, hopefully this teak deck will be finished and done and dusted, and we'll be moving on to more interesting jobs. And they are more interesting jobs. This is a bit monotonous, but it's long, it's arduous, but it'll be great when it's done. It'll be great when it's done. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the catch up. We see you soon, hopefully next week. Until then, hope you're doing well. Bye for now.